Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the local accreditation task force of the Ilocos Sur Polytechnic State College, Santiago campus. The key officials of the college: Dr. Gilbert R. Arce, SUC President 3. Dr. Apollo S. Francisco, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Corazon Q. Quitevis, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Gloria D. Tuzon, Vice President for Planning, Information, Research, and Extension. Dr. Adela G. Straniero, Campus Administrator of ISPSC Santiago Campus. Dr. Alan O. Ramos, Program Head of Bachelor in Technical Vocational Teacher Education. Mr. Rogelio C. Hidalgo, Program Head of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology and Bachelor of Science in Mechatronics Technology. Accreditation Task Force for Area 1. Team Leader, Mr. Alwin M. Morales. Members, Mr. Jonathan Guzman, Mr. Patricio Pasion, and Mr. Paul Justin Torres. Accreditation Task Force for Area 2. Team Leader, Dr. Ranek A. Azarias. Members, Mr. Clyde Jesley C. Santiago and Ms. Prisma Angeli F. Dakutan. Accreditation Task Force for Area 3. Team Leader, Mr. Rogelio C. Hidalgo. Members, Mrs. Maylani G. Ariola, Mr. Joel A. Agsi, and Mr. Michael Vincent M. Holmes. Accreditation Task Force for Area 4. Team Leader, Mrs. Lilia Angela G. Bambico. Members, Dr. Josefina S. Arde, Mrs. Bilmarie A. Harjolin, Ms. Maria Andrea M. Abellera, and Mrs. Roslili M. Ordonez. Accreditation Task Force for Area 5. Team Leader, Dr. Alan O. Ramos. Members, Mr. Mark Anthony D. Watang and Ms. Hannah Joy M. Ordonez. Accreditation Task Force for Area 6. Team Leader, Mrs. Jonah A. Rante. Members, Mr. Andre E. Soriano and Mr. James Aurelio E. Abobo. Accreditation Task Force for Area 7. Team Leader, Mrs. Daisy S. Mao. Member, Mrs. Venus D. Sabado. Accreditation Task Force for Area 8. Team Leader, Mr. Wilfredo C. Tabangin. Members, Mr. Eric L. Baptista, Engineer Marvin F. Piedad, Mr. Louis B. Suknad, and Mr. Angelito A. Valle. Accreditation Task Force for Area 9. Team Leader, Mr. Temi U. Bambico. Members, Mr. Benji M. De La Vega, Mr. Giovanni D. Gocho, and Mr. Raymart G. Ballucana. Accreditation Task Force for Area 10. Team Leader, Mrs. Stella Marie Tupnet. Members, Dr. Adela G. Straniero, Ms. Catherine G. Felesmino, and Ms. Sherilyn May P. Cabuag.